Husband request fresh meat. What? Me granny, mama, pupa, shete. Welcome to the Double Trouble Drama Show, and I'm your host, Boss Workerific, and more details on dramatic issues.
Woke up and just felt right. Phone blown like a tailpipe. Today's schedule airtight. I turn a short day into a long night. See you soon.
So, hey, yeah, I got to tell you. So this woman says she's ashamed that her husband have a problem with hers. So she said, I am ashamed to be writing this and this problem but I have that I have, but because I do not know who to turn to. My husband, I am married for 3 years, but I was living with this man for 2 years, but we got married. Yeah, we got married. And she's saying that her husband requests fresh meat. She said to her husband, him say him their sex life is good once, and they have she loved this man to die in debt, but they're having a lot of problems because her husband one day said she have an idea and coming to her husband that maybe she will use one of her girlfriend to make the man satisfy more, but he said he want fresh meat. He want fresh meat and not just having sex with her constantly. I am like, what? What? Me mama granny pupa shoota remitted no sir. So I'm so shocked as everybody else is quite shocked that her husband want fresh meat and I let him something there. I advise you if you get to pack up your things and leave. Let him not deserve you. But you go mention it to him say you want him to try out new things. That's another thing. You should never do that. As a woman, have some integrity, have some ambition about yourself because it is important when you do have a little integrity and ambition about yourself. People can say, yeah, say it is important to have some ambition in you. Mm. No, 60-year-old pastor, 60-year-old is looking for a good man. 60 in our prime, in our old years, old Asian days, she want a good man. So what should I do with 60 other after years? So I am 61 years old, she said, and I'm looking for a good man. I want a man who is over 50. I want a good man. And she also said that she went further to say that I don't want a man who is not working because I am looking for I am because I am working and doing and going to church. I am looking for somebody that want to up all up my head. Well, if you look one man in a year 60 odd years and you never realize you should have looked in before you turn 60. Something is definitely wrong. because my heart can't take it. My heart is too weak for these money. I swear I can't. Trust me, I'm wondering what them people really say them something there. I'm like, what is going on in this world? Really, what is really going on? Cause I can't bother with the big money and the Titi and Blee. So my fiance left me because he was not satisfied. Okay. So past I'm 31, this man kept talking kept asking me for sex, and I told him no, and told him that we should wait until we get married. Hmm? 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 Married? Okay, good option. Married. Yeah, so that is the right option, people. You have to get married. It is important to do so. Important to do so. Why? Because not that the Bible says. So I told him no, and told him no, and that we should wait until we married. And the night before he left to go back to the US, we slept together, and we were finished. When we were finished, he asked me why my why her JJ was so loose. Oh wow. Well. Mm-hmm. That is an interesting story. I don't want to get into I don't want to get into it, so I will leave it right there. Go and check out the dramatic issues. So their pastor people will swear me is a gold digger. If a gold digger yeah, is then a gold digger yeah, is if you're not gold digger then act different. You must act different. So say I have their pastor have seen where you have solved many problems, and I am looking to ask you for help. And he said, I'm a friend with a woman. I am a friendly with woman. She used to live in England and she is now in Jamaica. And this woman is very loving and she is very kind to me. She got a good pension from England, but that is not the reason why we are friends. We are friends because I love her and she made me happy. Hmm. And I have several days. Several. I have several years younger. I am seven years younger than she is, and the this woman has a child, but they have no, they have not visited her in years. They have time for her. They have time for her, and I give them my time to her. When she came to Jamaica, she brought a house. She bought a house, and she were friends at times. We were friends at a time, but our relationship was not as tight as it was now. And as it is now, yeah, it is now in the present, not in the past things, yeah. So so some people have it to say that I am with her because what she has a car and I don't even drive her own car often. I would like to marry this woman, but I was told that if we got married she would have to give her up her pension, and that is true. That is true. So dear pastor, help me. So you want help? All right. What you need to do is don't listen to the people them who tell you say you're a gold digger. You're not a no gold digger. And you have everything that you believe and trust in you. Reassure, say you don't want her money, you want she, and she is most important to you, and you love her that much. And if we're married, we can sign up a prenup. Yeah, prenup, prenup. So when you know, say when the divorce are not good, you're not getting, Sad. Ah, all right. So, dear pastor, my boyfriend think that he's too old for me. What is not this? Oh, mix up a blender. All right. That is about three. Is that three? So I am 17 years old and my man is 27. What? Like what? Like really? Whoa. He is very good to me. He give me everything I want. I asked for. When I met him, I told my mother about him, and my mother told me that she want to know him. My my mother got pregnant with me when she was 15, and she is always telling me that I should not try not to make man use me and get me pregnant like my father did to her. Good advice. Follow your mother. Follow your mother advice. My father can't read, my mother can. And my mother said that my mother said that she was fat, and when she got pregnant, people told my grandmother to report him to the police. But my mother treat 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 to threatened to run away because she loved my father so much. Well, your mother is a special stupid fool, but anyway, let's continue. And my father heard that my grandmother was going to report him, and so he disappeared. But his relative used to give him my mother money. His relative used to give my mother money, but it was not enough. I told my boyfriend everything my mother told me, and so I told him to meet my mother, and the mother loves him. During holidays, I stay with my boyfriend, have to do my school work, and he is very strict about it. I want to be a flight attendant, and listen to that one. Yeah. People tell me that I have a good personality, but I am thinking of trying something else. I like entertainment. My brother does not want me to go into that business. My boyfriend has a child with another woman. Lord of mercy. Here comes the mix up and blender. No, sir. And his mother does not want my boyfriend spend any time with him at his house because she knows that I am there. So she told my boyfriend that I am a schoolgirl, that he should not go no, he should not have a relationship with a schoolgirl. He cursed a few bad words and at her and told her to get out of his business. Um, you 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 think this man is too old for me? My mother told me it is better to be old, to be an older man, darling, than a younger man slave. Well, I me have to say to you, girl, follow your mother. If your mother warn you about all man, follow her. If your mother say don't have sex with him, don't have sex with him. And true that the guy wants to get you pregnant so fast, don't have two baby mothers and two baby mothers are hurt up in head. My suggestion, run. That is a good thing to do. If you don't want to run, stay with it. Dear Pastor, my fiance left me because he was not satisfied. Oh, what is not this? hmm So, what is not this? Is that here, baby? My fiance left me because I was not satisfied. Dear Pastor, I am 31 and I am a Christian 2 years ago, and I got to find got got man I got a man and I got married to a man who thought I was a good. I thought I was a good man. I'm confused, but anyway, so I would say that he is a good hammer, charmer, a good charmer, and she left me off my. He swept me off my feet by making promises, and I believe him. You're you are special, stupid fool. S special stupid fool. Special stupid fool, bad man. You can't go on so. And so you have to make some big nonsense and everything. If him a just a promise you everything, him a promises God's ruler? No, something wrong. You feel we have to wise up, man. So I was trying to build a house, and my brother was assisting me. I only had to find the material, and when this man met me, he was very nice to my brother, and my brother encouraged me to marry him. Okay, he leave abroad. You know when them leave abroad, you know there's something in a something. So he lives abroad and he was sent money to me, to me by material, and he was in my skin to have sex with me before we got married. And the last time I had sex was with my previous boyfriend when I was 22. No, yeah, what? 31? Okay. Okay. So soon after that, I became a Christian, and that boyfriend and I broke up. I did not have sex again, but I used to help my myself to masturbate. Interesting. Anyway, so when this man kept asking me for sex, I told him no, and old and told him that we should wait until we are married. He got annoyed and he caused me to of wanting to buy pussy in a bag, which is true. That is Jamaican turn. The pea in a bag. Yeah. To buy the pea in the bag. The night before he left, to go to back to the United States. We slept together, and I could beat myself because I did not know how he got me to agree to have sex with him. Well, beat yourself some more. Yeah. When we finish, he asked me if I was sorry to force me to have sex with him, and he said no. Then he asked me why my vajayjay was so loose. Lord of mercy. If I had not been having um sex, he said that I must have a boyfriend, and I was so upset with him. And just what he said to me, he went away, and after not hearing from him, a whole week. I called him and he asked me and he said he did not think that he could go through it with the marriage because it has not hit I because I had not been honest with him. Trust issue right there and then. If you explain to your boyfriend, as I said on a previous a previous YouTube slash podcast something, if your boyfriend find out that you're too loose and he suggests to you that you may have another boyfriend, although you know within yourself you don't have nobody, and it's just that. What you need to do is it's light out on the table for him. Tell him that you were previously in a relationship and that's why etc. I was so loose, this and that. And he think to just reassure him, say no, no, go on. Me now have no partner, me just you and me and you, and build that trust relationship um bond. But it's hard because he's overseas. He don't know what is going in Jamaica, and he send money. So I be a bag of things right there and then. So that's basically it on the Double Trouble Drama Show. And before I say I am your host, I Jamaica Shensia since your mother have been passed away, my condolences to her and the rest of her family. And it is very, very, very sad to see a dancer artist mother pass away. Now we have cries and pours and tributes is outpours of love for Shensia as mom passed away. So we now have 684 cases, 10 persons dead, 117 import cases, contact of confirmed cases is 231, and local transmitted 29 cases, and and also local cases that's linked to Alarica is 236, 7 under investigation, and 526 person has been recovering, and I love the recovery mood of these cases. So I am your host, Wasogorivy. Check me out on our social. It's the Double Trouble Drama Show on Instagram __, the Double Trouble Drama Show __, Facebook, YouTube, the Double Trouble Drama Show, and also on Twitter, the double underscore POD, double underscore drama POD, and also Snapchatty is the troubler. Check me out on all social.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up, open the park pot.